Good evening, everyone. First of all, just to report the opening of the school year has been relatively smooth, especially considering the abbreviated summer and early start. But it's not been without tragedy here in the district. Last week, the children of one of our families new to Country Place Elementary were involved in a tragic car accident that took 3 lives and left others in critical condition. And this week, students in one of our families in the Estrella Vista community were confronted with the sudden loss of their mother. So both Dr. Shabolts and Mr. Ramos are working with staff and students to respond to these situations. Mr. Meekum, our social worker, is continuing with support for classmates and teachers who were affected by these losses. And our schools are reaching out to families. Of course, our hearts go out to those affected. These sad events remind us that the work we do in our community is way more than just generating a few more scale score points on state standardized tests each spring. As Dr. Luis Cruz reminded us, we're truly in the business of saving lives. And as renowned educator Stacy Best said this MRFA, a longing wish of every member of the human family is to be loved unconditionally. Her personal story left hardly a dry eye in the audience at our fall kickoff, and the message was pretty straightforward. The kids need to know we care. Although her stories were very poignant, the kickoff to the year was very upbeat. In addition to a moving keynote address, highlights included a rousing rendition of We Are the Pumas by the Tres Rios staff, Ames data showing the district continues to close the performance gap with other students in the state, and survey data showing continued strong parent support. We've seen many great things happening in the first few weeks of the school year. Over 3,200 parents attended our Meet the Teacher nights this year. The highest participation was from Estrella Vista, Go Hawks, with just over 3/4 of the students represented, while the average for the district was just under 2/3. Assessments have taken place at each of our sites, providing valuable baseline data for teachers and leadership teams to target specific needs of kids and provide timely and appropriate intervention both in small groups and individual learning goals. So we've been having a lot of training since school started, especially trying to get new staff caught up on our district's many programs. Our special education and English language learner departments have provided professional development support to all the new teachers in their roles, helping ensure quality instruction and compliance with many other mandates. We hosted PTA training this last Saturday with every school represented and a few more from other districts as well. The district's very appreciative of the parents and staff that gave up their Saturdays to attend this workshop. Training is conducted by the Arizona PTA officers, and information is shared on best practices and issues that members and organizations should be aware of all the time, really. The Young Educators of AEA, also known as ESWAG, or Educators Soaring with Aspiring Goals, hosted their first ever Educator Bazaar in early August to help equip the next generation of teachers with classroom supplies and materials. And those materials included everything from furniture to copy paper. The bazaar was open to brand new teachers, included professional development opportunities on classroom setup, practical advice to start the teacher's first year with a success. Our own Gretchen Bacon, Stephanie Jenkins, and Jason Roach, officers in Littleton Districts Association, helped out. Over 200 teachers participated, including the entire first grade team from Quinton. They got some great stuff, and it was a great event to help our teachers in getting their year started. Our new one-to-one student laptop initiative is launching in 3rd grade classrooms this fall. Thanks to the support from the capital override from our parents and community, we've purchased several hundred laptops to expand access and provide additional opportunities to enhance student learning. Teachers will have 4 different cohorts to choose from, with student laptops rolling out throughout the year, and they must attend ongoing professional development opportunities. The district technology curriculum specialist, Kelly Stewart, will be supporting our work with teachers and students in the classroom, in addition to the usual commitment and technical support from our outstanding IT department. I thought people would be interested that the Hechinger report just this month said that hundreds of schools nationwide are adding time to their school year. Some point to the long day and year in other countries, and others want to accommodate schedules of working families, but the most common reason cited is the summer learning loss for so many consecutive weeks of no schooling. So it's starting to look like Littleton District is going to be a leader in what's shaping up to be a nationwide effort. The Littleton Athletics program has rolled out new after-school sports schedules. So boys and girls basketball started their season this week. And the reason we're doing basketball during football season is it gives us access to facilities and referees and other things that otherwise we have to compete for when we're doing our basketball season with everybody else. So the mission this year is to bring athletic programs back to the community. And the first step in accomplishing this goal now will be using Tres Rios and Estrella Vista for all of our basketball games. The West Division, including Collier, Estrella Vista, and Littleton, will be playing home games at Estrella Vista, and the East Division, including Quinton, Country Place, and Tres Rios, will be playing home games at Tres Rios. Basketball season goes all the way till October 10th, and at that time we'll have an 8th grade all-star game. That's another first. So in closing, I'd like to express thanks to Perkins Cole LLP for office chair supplies, file cabinets, to Miss Melinda Manchester for the donation of backpacks and supplies for Collier Elementary, D.L. Blair Inc. for the donation of funds for Quinton Elementary, Christopher Flannery for the donation of clarinet, and let's see, Ransom and Kazan for Tres Rios Band, to Heather Flattery for a donation of art and school supplies and drumsticks and reeds for Tres Rios Art and PTA and Band, and that's all I have this evening.